and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV and to another road trip vlog as we head down to Squires Cafe in Sherburn and Elmet for the Northern Smarts Out and About Up North meet. So this is a rearranged meet from last week due to the weather. Edinburgh's clear at the minute with snow, but I'm expecting to be meeting some snowy conditions further south we get. So today's route will be down the A1, M1, A19. So we will probably hit some snowy conditions at the side of the roads, probably from the borders maybe, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, I'll catch you up in the next update, in the next part of this video. Well, we've reached Scotch Corner services. I'll tell you why in a minute or two. Parked next to that little 4-2 there. Check out this. Yeah, so we've come via the A1, M1 because the A19 was shut. Anyway, let's get into the car and warm up. So yeah, I've stopped at Scotch Corner services, just grabbing a Costa, and yeah, A19 was shut just after Peterlee, so I don't know what happened there. So I just continued down the A1, M and M1, just down to Scotch Corner. I need to get fuel anyway. Because I've not really. I was meant to have gone last week to the meet, but it was cancelled. So I never bothered. I'd filled the car up from last week, and I had hardly used any fuel. So I just thought I'll just use this tank. So I'm going to be filling up. I've got filling up with some Super at Esso. I think I've probably got about an hour, just over an hour to go to Squires Cafe. It's like a different world here. It's like being up in the Pentlands yesterday. The snow is down here. It's sort of got a wee bit. It went a wee bit whiter just as you got past Berwick. It wasn't anything to speak of, but it's quite thick here in the car park's quite slushy. Right, let's go and get some fuel once I turn the immobiliser off. So we're just going to get some fuel. We've got 158 miles we've covered so far today. And I've got the little GoPro on as well, just to test it. So we're just going to get some fuel. But you can see how white it is in a minute or two once we come out of the car park. Squeaky, squeaky car. Here we go. It's on the right hand side of the car, fuel. Here we go. £1.80 a litre for Super Unleaded at Scotch Corner. They're having a laugh. Right, let's get sat nav set up for Squires.
God bless, we're breaking these runs. Life too short to play it on speed run. Only get one, no option to rerun. With Babylon goals too high to reach them. Down to earth, stay grinding when storms come. Rat race, only one to run from. Better say cheese, but saying split in the funds. Living in the moment, I ain't worried about none. I'm straight chillin', back against the wall, too acquainted with the feeling. Like I lost tomorrow, find a way if I'm willing. Only fear God, not sweating his lost children. Price on my head, exported a few trillion. Doing side missions, whatever I'm feeling. I'm built different, cruise with no ceiling. Sun shining on me, boy, I'm indifferent. Go! Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel stressed. There's no fear in my chest. Hit a boom for my steps. Walk away from the pain I've been through. This feeling I'm feeling is brand new. This is the moment I break through. I ain't really with it back forth. You can keep the hustle, homie. I can't bear it all. Bull-headed in the market like you asked for. Then I saw you move the target like a matador. Come on, I'm ready to go get it like a Labrador. Dog days done and I'm tired of the tug of war. Broke off the leash and I ain't going back no more. I've been better ever after like Barrymore. Hold up, let me reset. Living in the matrix, used to sequence. I cracked the code, popped out the subnet. Walk around like I found a 20, that's a dubstep. Living in the moment, did you notice that ain't up yet? You can put the pressure on me, I ain't dropping one sweat. Used to be stressed hard, beating like a drum set. Breathe, stretch, let it go. Everybody need a refresh, go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to feel stressed.
So we've reached Berwick upon Tweed and stopped at McDonald's for a coffee, as you do. Yep, so we've just driven all the way up from Squires Cafe to Berwick upon Tweed, and we've just stopped for 15-20 minutes, grab a coffee, and we've now covered 373 miles today in the car. And I've got to say, it was a great turnout today from the Northern Smarts out and about up north. We had 10 cars turn up, which for the first meet of the year, and considering last week the meet was cancelled, that's pretty good numbers. So yeah, quite good catch up with some people, meeting new people, and it's hard to believe our next gathering will be in 3 weeks' time, back to the first Sunday in the month, weather permitting, of course. So I just thought I'd do something different on each road trip that I'm going to do now for 2025. I'm going to do a breakdown of the costs involved in doing a road trip, because last year I've probably spent a lot of money on fuel, hotels, drinks, food, you name it. So I thought for 2025 I'd do a little breakdown of costs, because I'm not monetized, and it actually costs a lot of money to do these road trips, and I do this as a hobby. I'm not in it for the money. I do it as a personal hobby to get out, and helps with my mental health, and it's something that I enjoy as well. So I just thought I'd do, like, just on road trips where we maybe go down south. We won't cover things like Falkirk Cruise or anything like that, but we might just, if we do, then we might just add a little cost on. So for a day like today, today has cost me £62.49. That's mostly included £40.10 worth of fuel, £3.50 for a machine coffee, which was alright, £16.20 for a Carvery and a drink, and lastly £2.69 for a McDonald's Galaxy Latte. So I thought this year I'd be quite interested to see how much I actually spend on road trips, because it probably scares you how much I probably spend doing these road trips. But like I say, I'm not in it for the money. I'm simply doing it for a hobby, just something to improve my mental health, something that I enjoy. And I've decided this year I really want to do more Northern Smarts on out and about up north meets. So there'll be a mixture of things as well. But yeah, so we're just about to head back to Edinburgh. We've got the last final push now to Edinburgh, probably between 45 minutes to an hour in the car. And this is the fun stretch I quite like, because I can put it into manual again and just have a little bit of fun on the road back up. So I'm looking forward to that. But Smart's not missed a beat today. Car has done, as I said, 373 miles. It's done, and it's not missed a beat. To be quite honest, it was keeping up with traffic, and it was also on the way back up, especially between Leeds and Newcastle. it was sitting at 70 and just keeping up with everything. The roads were pretty quiet coming back up. It's only when we got to Newcastle, and then when it becomes single carriageway, it gets a bit slower. When you go through Newcastle, you're sitting at 50 for a while, then you're sitting at 60 for a while, and then once you get past Newcastle, you've got the single carriageway sections. So it's a wee bit slower, but yeah, I reckon this car will probably be on about 430 time I get back, 430 miles roughly. And yeah, as I said, it's not missed a beat at all. It's absolutely filthy a game, but yeah. Right, I'm going to finish this coffee and then we're going to do the last onslaught up to Edinburgh. And we are home. 425 miles today on this road trip down to Squires. And as I said, at Berwick, this car has not missed a beat at all. It's a wee bit slower coming up from Berwick. There's a car transporter on the single carriageway parts, and it was a bit slower coming up, but we managed to get past them on the dual carriageway sections. But no, very impressed with this little car. It just continues to eat up the miles. So 425, so it's now clicked over. I would say it's now clicked over to 5,000 miles, probably more in the region of 5,200 now that I've covered since I got the car in July. Anyway, I'd just like to thank you for watching this road trip vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and we'll catch you soon. And that does say Smart on Tour in the dirt. Farewell.